Here we have this super cute raccoon I'm working on. So what do you guys think so far? So we use black walnut, maple, gaboon ebony, some Chechen for this eye, and then we got some other pieces in here. More black walnuts, more Chechen. What do you guys think? Isn't this the cutest raccoon you've ever seen? I really think it's adorable. So right now he's in a couple different pieces. So we'll go through. This ear's glued up, but this one isn't yet. So we'll get this all glued together, and then we'll get clear coat on it. Did you know that I make these woodwork projects and then I take the image and I turn them into magnets? So here's a little husky we did, a cow, and a Highland cow. So eventually when this raccoon's done, we'll then turn it into a magnet just like these. What do you guys think? My favorite part about these projects is getting them finished, made out of wood, but then I take the image, I'll print it onto these magnets, so you can get your own small little magnet of a woodwork piece I make. So you guys can see the grain in there and stuff. It's really, really cool. Not sure if you guys know this, but I have a variety of different magnets that we have available. We got the cow, the wolf, the fox, husky, the cardinal, hummingbird, wolf, and then this cow over here. So what do you guys think? Make sure you guys are following me along with this process, because I take a piece of woodwork like this and we turn it into a magnet. So if you guys want to see more, make sure you guys follow me. Be honest, guys. Would you guys hang this little guy on your wall? Would you hang him up for your family to see? What do you guys think? Let me know. So here we have some of my favorite projects. We have the raccoon and we have this bear. I love how these turn out. Now this bear does have one coat of clear polyurethane on it. This raccoon does not. So that will be next up. But as you can see, we also have these cardinals that people seem to like. So these are really cute, really simple. I almost scrapped this piece halfway through when I got to trying to get the black walnut body to mate up with the rest of its face and stuff. So there's a lot of parts in here that are very tricky. These cuts are very close fitting and stuff. So this was very difficult to do. So I almost gave up on this project, but I decided that let's tough it out and let's just get this thing finished. So I love how it turned out so far. Next is a coat of clear. Not sure if you noticed, but this piece has really taken me quite a few weeks to get finished up. So, unfortunately, I only have a few hours each night to work on these projects. So, it's hard for me to find time between work and home life balance and stuff like that. So, check out this raccoon I'm working on. So, I think it turned out really neat. People think this project is painted, but it's not. So, you can see the different grains in here and stuff and the wood colors that there are. Can you guys tell me what wood species you think this is? So I need to start making video content of how I make these cardinals. So as you can see, it's very simple, very few pieces. So I cut this piece out, cut this, cut this, cut this. And what we do is we take this section and we make it out of different woods. So this is red heart, gaboon ebony, and then Paduke for the beak. And then I glue them to a 1/4 inch thick piece of hardwood plywood. And then I just edge trim it. So there's the cardinal, and here's the other cardinal we have. This is the female version of it, because the reds are male, and then the females are more of a brownish color. So I chose maple, black walnut, and Paduke for this. What do you guys think? Would you believe me that this project took a few weeks to get finished between working full-time as a mechanic and all the other stuff I do? This was a very tough project to find time, but here we are. This needs 1 or 2 more coats to clear and we'll be all set. We have a little fitment issues right here we'll work on, but I really just love how this looks. Super cute. Here's the bear I'm working on. So as you can see, it's somewhat 3-dimensional. I didn't go as 3D as I wanted to on this project, and that's only because I ran out of time. I kind of rushed this project, but I think it turned out neat. I think someone's going to enjoy this on their wall, and if they don't, it'll go on my wall, just like that, as it stands upright. So we also have the cardinals, and here's the raccoon. So he's really cute. I can't wait to hit him with clear coat. He's going to be so cute. Check him out. So make sure you guys drop a like and a follow down below. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. So everyone loves a good origin story. So I originally started off making these thin wooden fridge. So everyone loves a good origin story. So Drew's Woodworking originally just had these wooden ornaments, and over time we've grown to cardinals. we have the male cardinal, the female cardinal. We have a bear that we've done, and also this raccoon we've done. So we've done tons of other projects. These are just some of them, but it all started with a wooden ornament. Did you know that Drew's Woodworking started with just a wooden ornament? I got asked to make several of these for Christmas gifts a few years ago. And since then, we've made a few different variations, a few different designs, but we've also stepped up the game because that is life. So here is a cardinal, another cardinal, and here is my favorite raccoon and the bear that we have. What do you guys think? Some of the woods used on here are black walnut, maple, gaboon ebony, Chechen, some more Chechen right there. What's crazy about this is that these trees took 20, 30, 40 years or more to grow, but it only took me a couple weeks to get this project made. So from years, the stories these trees can tell, now it's on a piece of wood that's going to hang on someone's wall. So many of you guys know this is my backup page, so you will be seeing some of the same projects I post on my main page, but I do try to use different videos so I don't mess with the algorithms and stuff. So here is our raccoon. We have the bear, our cardinal pair right there. So make sure you guys check us out. Check out all the cool stuff we're doing. Follow me on this account, my other account, and the woodworking page. All right, guys. Thank you. So I take all these projects. I also make the patterns for these. So I'm going to make a pattern of just the face for the raccoon and just the bear too as well. So hopefully you guys like that. So you don't have to just get the full pattern. You can get just the head if you want to do that. So check it out. So I get a lot of questions about where I get all the wood for all these projects. Well, here I'll tell you. So I get a lot of the maple and the black walnut from Bell Forest online, and same thing with the gaboon ebony, the Chechen. You can get all your exotics on bellforest.com. It's a great hardwood site. They ship within a few days. I love everything I always purchase from them, so check them out. So if you're new here, I make a lot of woodwork projects, and sometimes I like to have some fun. So I made a saber-tooth weasel and a saber-tooth squirrel. So the squirrel was the first one I made, and I decided he needed a buddy. So we have this mean-looking saber-tooth weasel. We have the raccoon, the bear, and then, you know, we have the cardinals that we always make. If you're also looking for other stuff, we have the wooden ornaments. So there's the moose, and there's one of the foxes. Drew's Woodworking has a bunch of different animals. So we have the cardinals, which are very common, the bears, the raccoon. Then we have our signature pieces, which are the saber-tooth squirrel and the saber-tooth weasel right here. So super cute, super mean looking on this one. And this guy is just absolutely adorable. So he was my first one I made. He was so cute. With it being so cold outside, we're going to talk about some of these ornaments we have. So I use 1/4 inch thick maple. So I cut it out, steel wool it, sand it, and here they are. 2 coats of white bond poly goes on these ornaments with a simple piece of string to hold it. What do you guys think?